and dangers of crossing roads every day. That every day a lot of animals die by crossing the road.
1, 2, I love you. Okay. 1, 2, I love you. So we just talked about we looked at the pictures and we made some predictions. Now you guys just read the introduction, right?
Yes.
Now you were supposed to find evidence that tells you what you predict this text is going to be about, Joshua, correct? And you were just supposed to be reading it, and you talked about it in your groups, and you saw some evidence that tells us what we predict this book is going to be about based on the introduction, right? We just read the introduction. Now let's begin. Here's the question. Based on the introduction, what do you predict this book is going to be about? Remember to use a complete sentence, evidence, and your reason. Please speak loudly so everybody can hear you.
I predict this book is going to be about how animals and human beings cross the road safely. My evidence is how can you hope to safely cross without being flattened? And that tells me that question tells me that's asking us how can we walk or run across the road safely, and
If what's happening?
if a car is coming.
Thank you. Remember to respond.
I agree with Iris, but I would like to add one thing.
Please speak louder so everyone can hear you.
I predict this book is going to be about that many animals are in danger because of crossing roads. My evidence is many animals, not just turtles, face the dangers of crossing roads every day. I chose this because it shows me that many animals are in danger of crossing roads every day.
Yes, thank you. Good job.
I agree with Evelyn for like to add more information. I predict this book is going to be about animals crossing the road because on page 5 it says that animals are in danger. My evidence that many animals, not just turtles, face the danger of crossing roads every day. I chose this because it told me that some animals are in danger of crossing the road every day.
Thank you. I like how you pointed out the page where you found the evidence. Thank you. Good job.
What I heard Alexis say is that he predicts that this book is gonna be about the animals being in danger of crossing roads where the humans drive. And he said that on page 5 his evidence was that animals, not just turtles, face the dangers of crossing roads every day. And he said that tells him that when the animals cross, sometimes they make it to the other side, or sometimes they just get run over.
Thank you. Yes. I like how you were listening to Alexis. Thank you.
Page 4. Page 5.
Well, I'll give you all a chance.
Because it's always Dina.
Well, and then so in a minute we're gonna have to start reading. But let's talk a little bit longer. But hold on, you don't have to turn the page in.
Yeah. I agree with Exxon, but I would like to add more information that I predict this book is going to be about is animals crossing roads, because it like, for example, there's a animal that wants to cross the road, and then there's food that he wants at the other side of the road. Then he crosses the road, and what happens if a car is driving and he doesn't see him and then crashes the animal? And my evidence is on the other side is food, room to room, and maybe even a mate. That's telling me that some animals will cross the road so they could get the food or probably meet the mate.
Exactly. So I have a question. We're gonna talk about this still, but I have a question. So we all agree that this book is going to be about animals crossing roads, right? And we all agree that it's dangerous for them to cross roads because they might get hit by a car, right? We agree. What would you do, or what can we do to help these animals cross the roads?
Dude,
And remember, you can use your evidence from either the introduction or maybe even the pictures that we saw. Dylan, can you please choose someone to answer the new question? What could we do to help these animals cross the road? That's my question. Please pick somebody else. Okay, we don't shout. We just raise our hand, and whoever's quiet, look over here. Respond to each other, remember.
I agree with Dylan, but I would like to add more information that to keep animals safe is that humans can help these animals safely move to the other side of the building critter crossing.
Oh, where did you find that evidence?
Page 5. Page 5.
Humans can help these animals safely move to the other side by building critter crossings or echo passages. Oh, if you were gonna say that, then how about you say you would like to say it in a different way, and still you could still raise your hand.
Okay, we'll do that.
Please remember to listen to each other and be respectful. Yeah, you could. Here on your thing, it tells you in your little book. It says.
What I heard you say.
Can I show you what I heard you say, and I would like to say it in a different way.
What I heard you say.
Look, what I heard you say is. The question is, how can we help animals cross the roads so that they don't get hurt?
What I heard you say is that.
If you forgot, then you can ask him. Where is it?
Can you show me what difference is?
Or you could just say, Isaac, can you please repeat what you said?
Isaac, can you please repeat what you said?
What I said is that humans can help these animals safely move to the other side by building critter crossings.
The thing that I heard that
That Isaac said.
He said that that humans can help this animal safely move to the other side by building critter crossing or
Eco passages. somebody that usually doesn't go, that usually doesn't raise their hand?
Jerome.
Joel. Me too.
Someone quiet.
John.
Yeah, I heard that.
Okay, please let's make it quick. Let's not waste time. 1, I'll pick it. 2,
Just do it.
3. Okay.
Evan.
Which one is?
Abby.
Abby, you then pass it to Jarrell. And then
Let's remember to listen to each other and be respectful. Thank you.
But I would like to say it in a different way.
Okay.
That I think that they have to build they could build like critter crossing to not like crash to the animals. And my evidence is that humans can help these animals safely move to the other side by building critter crossing. Next, I believe that they could build a critter crossing or like eco passages to know if there's an animal crossing.
Exactly. Thank you.
Miss, I have a question. Oh, this is Jarrell next. Miss, I have a question for me.
Okay. What's your question?
Can you tell me why do you
Well, he did say it. He said his reason, but then you need to be listening.
I think that because like they have to build critter crossing and eco passages to make the animals stay alive.
Exactly. Thank you.
Wait, I have a question.
Oh my God, what's the treasure?
You can ask questions.
Okay,
Yes.
my question is, can you say that in a different way?
Well, how about he already did? How about we give someone else a chance to say it in a different way, and you can ask them to say that. You can raise your hand if you wanted to go before. Okay, go. We're not shouting out. Please pick somebody that's quietly raising their hand.
Look, behind you.
Behind you is right there.
Okay, quickly, please.
3, 2, 1.
You're up.
3, 2, 1.
I know it.
Okay.
I agree with that like some information
Okay.
that humans keep animals safe because they build walls where animals can hold heavy from the car. My evidence humans can help these animals safely move to the other side by building critter crossing or eco passages. I told this because it told me that humans want to protect the animals from cars.
Exactly.
Miss, can I say it in a different way?
Let's pick other people. And you need to be quietly raising your hand, Edson. Thank you.
Miss, I already went.
Thank you for... Oh, Jarrell. I'm hearing too much noise and I can't hear Jarrell. Could you please be quiet and listen to Jarrell? Good. I have a question. Let's look at that evidence that all of you guys are pointing out. Humans can help these animals safely move to the other side by building critter crossings or eco passages. Let's look at that word, eco passages. Circle that word, eco passages.
Oh no, highlighter?
A highlighter or a pencil.
Highlighter.
Circle it because you guys already highlighted it. So that's why I want to circle. Let's talk about what you think that word means. What do you think that word means, eco passages?
Oh, Miss, I know what.
So quietly we raise our hand and you're gonna tell me what you think the word means, and you have to tell me a reason why using evidence from the word. But Dylan, did you go already?
Yeah, he did.
Go.
Always did.
Okay, fine.
And I will raise my hand.
No, you can raise your hand, but we need to give other people an opportunity to
I
participate.
just want to do this.
Okay. So what do you believe the word eco passages
What I
mean?
believe that the word eco passages means is that like a different like a type of road like where animals that they invented to so animals could like cross the road
It's a type of road. I like that.
because it's telling us right here humans can help these animals safely move to the other side of buildings, crater crossing, or eco passages. You see it says eco, but then the other one says passages. So that's telling me that there's another, it's a different type of road that they invented so the animals could cross without dying.
Thank you. I love that explanation. It was in
And
complete
why-
sentences and a complete thought. Thank you.
Why I chose this is because it's telling me that what the word eco passages means.
Thank you. Let's give someone else a chance to tell me what they think.
Jonathan.
I agree with you. I like the point that they made, but I like to say it in a different way.
Okay.
That I think eco passages is like a different road that cars can now go because the different road is like the road that they made is different and it's too dangerous for them because the cars are heavy and the cars are kind of heavy.
Well, yeah, they are very heavy. Cars are heavy, but maybe it's just
Miss,
it's just cars are not allowed. Maybe.
you know what's my evidence?
And my evidence is that humans can help these animals safely move to the other side by building creative crossing or eco passages. That tells me that eco passages means like it's a different kind of road that cars can now go like they're not allowed to go.
Exactly. Thank
You know what's my evidence?
You already had your
No,
chance.
no,
You did say your evidence.
No, I was gonna show you the piece where I got it.
How about in your next turn? Let's allow someone else and in your next turn.
The other eco passage is like super skinny that cars cannot fit through.
Okay, maybe. Thank you. Well, you could say that. Just look over here. Or Alexander. Or Joshua.
I agree with
Or Liana.
Jonathan and what when I heard Jonathan said is that there's like another road so the cars can go through and they can kill the animal and
Yeah, so you agree that it's a type of road that it's for animals so that the animals don't die getting hit by a car. Yeah, thank you. Do you want to show your evidence?
now humans can help the animals safely move to other side by building crater crossing or eco passages. Eco passages means that there's like another
Type.
type of road that so cars can go
For animals.
for animals.
Exactly. Thank you.
I said it already.
I agree with Santos, but I would like to add more information. That when I predict that eco passages is means that it's an ecosystem and a different road.
Exactly. So what are you looking at? Let's look at the word that you're looking at. You're saying there are two parts of this word? What is the first part that you see?
Ecosystem.
Eco, right? You think that eco is related to ecosystem. What does ecosystem mean?
But what's around you?
What's around you? Your environment, right? Okay. And then you see the other word,
Passages.
passages. So what are you saying that the word eco and passage, you put it
But
together?
what's around you on the different road?
It's a type of road that is,
Around different places.
or that it's what?
It's leading to different places.
Yeah, it's a road that's leading to different places, but it's ecosystem.
Ecosystem.
It's like an ecosystem passage. It's an eco-friendly. I like where you're going. Let's look at the cover of the book. The book's cover. Do you see, what do you see that's interesting or different about that bridge? Let's talk about that picture. And you're going to tell me what is interesting or different about that bridge. Who has the ball? You could say it or pass it around.
That this is showing us that with the bridge there's an ecosystem.
That the bridge has an ecosystem. Why do you think that the bridge is built with a kind of habitat that looks like that? Why do you think that they build it like that?
Because it's showing us plants and other things.
It's showing us plants and other things, but why do you think, give someone else a chance, they would build it with plants? Look over here, look over here. Jocelyn, why do you think that that bridge has plants on it?
I think that
We're making an inference. Why do you infer that it
I
has?
think that bridge has plants on it so animals could cross and not cross through the bottom part so they don't die.
Exactly, thank you.
Oh, Miss. Justin, please. Justin, please.
Edson, no. Do not pick anybody that's shouting out.
Okay. I think.
Remember to respond to each other.
I predict with Jocelyn, but I would like.
I
I agree.
I agree with Jocelyn, but I would like to add more information. That they built the bridge for the animals to cross, and for the animals cannot cross down because if they cross sometimes they could die if a car crashes them.
Yeah, but why do you think the bridge has plants on it?
Oh, for the animals to eat the plants.
Okay.
And for the
Thank
car
you.
food.
What else? Who else? Look around you. There, Aliana hasn't gone. Eduardo hasn't gone. Joshua hasn't gone. Lucas hasn't gone. He's gone more than once. Eduardo hasn't gone. Alan hasn't gone. Look around you.
she's been saying a lot of
Jarrell.
Oh, she has said, oh, Jarrell has gone.
Jarrell has not gone.
I think they put that because for the animals could know that that's where the live at.
Thank you. Exactly. Yes. Could you please say it louder so everyone can hear you?
I just think that there's plants because the animals could know that there's where they need to have.
Exactly. There is plants on the bridge so that the animals know that that's where they need to pass through.
So that's
Oh my gosh, beautiful, Jarrell. Good job. Okay.
I agree with your but I'd like to say it in another way. So,
What would you like to say?
so since I see that there's like a lot of plans for them, the animals to go right there safely without getting crashed. So I think eco passages means like building safe places where cars don't pass,
So that
so that the animals can stay safe.
and they can cross. Okay. Awesome. Good job, guys. I really like this discussion. I think you guys are doing an amazing job.
Yes.
I really like how you respond to each other. I am seeing so many of you raise hands. That's great job. And I'm very proud of you. So I'm going to give you marbles. Yes, what's your question? Okay, 3, because so many of you are doing
Yes. Another point.
points for what?
Homework.
Let's do that later. I have a question over here. Let's please be respectful and listen to Eric's question. How do they make the bridge? Who has the ball? it and then pick other people.
Okay. So I think that the people like how the people made it is like how like with wood, but then like I think that they put like some dirt on it, and then like they put some seeds on it for them plants could grow, and then for the animals could pass and eat right there. Valeria.
Some special like cement. Cement is a type of glue for roads. Okay.
Oh, Valeria, I have a question, Nina.
Hold on.
But why they built the bridge is because they want the animals to live.
What are you saying? Why they built the bridge with plants on top? Is that what you're talking about?
No,
Oh, it broke.
so then animals could know that that's the place that they're supposed to cross, because if they cross through the streets they're gonna die, because look at the picture, there's a truck there.
So you're saying what Jarrell said?
Yeah, so they cannot. They build it because they have emotions for the like animals, so they could survive.
What do you mean?
No, so like they could build like a bridge that so the animals could like survive.
Yeah,
So
but
those cars that crash
but the question is, why does the bridge have plants on top of it? But let's give someone else a chance. please. Valeria already went.
The humans construct the
Bridge.
bridge because the cars and the trucks can go down and the animals can pass up, and for they can not die.
But my question is, no. The question is, why do they have plants on top? She understands. Thank you. I don't know.
Because humans use cement for the bit. They can.
But why do they have plants on top?
Because the animals need to eat.
What is it that Jarrell had said?
That's what I said.
Thank you. Can you please pass it to Alexis?
Where they can know where they're going.
So they can know where they're going. If there's no plants, they're gonna think it's another road, right? But or they're gonna continue to go through the way that they're not supposed to. But if they make it look like their habitat, then they're going to want to do what?
Cross.
Through the what? And what do we call this type of bridge? What is the word? No. It's an eco passage.
Sometimes the cars come through the top, but now they.
Who has the ball? Thank you. So what do we call this type of bridge? An eco passage. Okay. Thank you. Now we're going to start. I think we've run out of time of reading, so we are going to.
Because we had a long talk.
We did have a long